What's going on, everybody? It's me, Jason, with Buy Build Sell, your Los Angeles contractor and developer, and today we are on our monument project.
Honey, 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 honey.
This is a 6,700 square foot lot with a 6,500 square foot house. It's got everything you can possibly need except for a bowling alley because you need some excuse to get outside. All right, it's got a movie theater, it's got a barbecue, it's got a pool, it's got a fire pit, it's got bedrooms, it's got a bathrooms, it's got an office, it's got everything you can possibly need, I promise you, except for the grocery store as well, because it's down the street. You can't always win. All right, but I promise this house is spectacular. It's amazing. So as you can see right here, we've got an amazing floor plan. This is something that we always love doing, keeping the floor plan open, making sure that it's nice and inviting, getting that living room and the family room open and accessible. We have the stairs going down to the basement and going all the way up to the rooftop deck. I'm live?
Yeah.
You can see me?
Yeah.
Hey. All right, well, I guess I'll just jump right into it then, right? You guys are sitting here waiting for me to say something, aren't you? Right? I'm kidding. I don't know what I'm doing here. The rooftop deck is where I'm really having some fun on this project because this being my second rooftop deck that I've built, I kind of have some experience from the first one and bringing it into the second one. And I really want to make that space feel purposeful. So what we're doing is we're creating a dining space, we're creating a barbecue space upstairs. We're still in Pacific Palisades, which is not too far from all of our other projects. So if you hear that phrase a lot, it's because we're building a lot out here. Now, Pacific Palisades offers some great stuff, but if you didn't notice, I'm actually like on a roof right now, okay? We are on a rooftop deck, and the reason that we have a rooftop deck here in Pacific Palisades is because this house in particular has that sweet ocean view right in front of me, right behind you. What we're gonna do today is we're just gonna do a quick wrap up and a quick update on our monument project here for you. And hopefully through that process, we'll get you some more videos and some more details about how we're building this project out. So come along with me if you're interested in learning more. So the first thing I'm going to show you obviously is right where I am. I'm on the rooftop deck. I'm going to show you a little bit about the rooftop deck. Now, I've set up some spaces. So we have a really cool bench that we built in along the whole entire rooftop. So we kind of have some built-in seating ready to go. The material that you're seeing on the bench and on the floor is actually a waterproof material that allows us to make sure that this is all going to be waterproof and we're not going to have any penetrations through there. We also have our zip system sheeting on this house as well, which is kind of an extra barrier of protection as well to that whole waterproofing scenario. Now, we have multiple drains that are all on this deck that are all allowing water to get off of this thing. Now this thing can literally hold a pool if it wanted to, but we're obviously not trying to get a pool up here. We want to get all that water off of the house and away from here and keep that damage as minimal as possible at all times. So there's multiple drains that allow for emergency draining essentially, okay? We do have an elevator that leads us up to the rooftop deck. This is that way you can have convenience of carrying things up. You can go from the kitchen into the elevator, shoot it all the way up to here, bring stuff out. This is going to be perfect for barbecuing where we have a gas outlet here, we have an outlet here for electrical. You can set up your barbecue, set up your table in this section here, and really have a great outdoor dining experience right at your rooftop deck. So I do believe this is super functional, super cool, and at the right moments, you have an amazing view to check out. The next thing I want to show you guys is really the doors, because the doors are a really cool part of this project. Come along with me. So here's where we're at with this project on the interior side. We've finished up our drywall, we've finished up a lot of our wood trim details. We're still missing a few stuff, but overall the wood trimming details have been completed. Our closets have been done. You can see right here, all of our built-in closets are complete. And what we're working on now is getting all of our cabinets in, so getting them installed. They've all been delivered, now they need to be installed. And then we're gonna start working on our stone. You can see in some spots, we already have our dams done. Once they finish up those dams, we'll get started on the benches. This shower is actually gonna be a really cool shower with complete full slabs. So we're gonna be doing that shower as well. And I'm really excited to see how that looks because that's gonna be insanely beautiful. I cannot wait. But that's the main stuff. And then let me show you these doors because these doors are really cool. So we actually custom make these doors. What we do is we buy some flat panel doors and then we route these details into the doors just to give it a little bit of extra character and just something a little bit more unique than the rest of the homes that we do. Again, through this video, you're really just getting a quick update on this project and kind of seeing where we are at this point in time. But of course, if you want to see more about this project, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. I promise there's a lot more cool content coming your way. And this house is going to be one of those houses you really want to see. So come along with me. If you're an East Coast person and you know that the West Coast doesn't have basements too often, well, now you're wrong because this house does have a basement. And let me show you what it looks like. You can see here all of our cabinets are on site. We stack them according to room and location, and then once the cabinet guys show up for install, then we can grab them and install them appropriately. I feel like it'll end. Welcome to our basement here at the Monument Project. So really briefly, what we have in the basement is we have a gym location, we have a bathroom. I'm talking really fast because I feel like there's gonna be noise soon. And we also have a really cool movie theater and we'll have an awesome lounge, a family area, and there was the noise. So again, what we have here is pretty simple. This section right here, this is our family room. This is where we have 2 TV locations. We'll probably end up putting some sort of pool table in this area. And then right here, right behind you, we have our sink location for our bar. So we'll have a wet bar that's going right here. And then we'll have a wine wall in the back here that'll all be lit up. It'll look really sick. But right here, this is the coolest spot of it all. We'll have a nice movie theater counter right here. This is where you'll set up the popcorn. We'll have everything ready to go, the candy and all that good stuff. And then right in here, this is our movie theater. We have a beautiful wood wall accent. We'll have our screen popping right out the side here. And then we will finish the sides with a fabric wall that'll allow for a little bit more soundproofing installation. Not every movie theater has 2 double wide doors. Completely useless really, because it does open it up and it makes it feel much bigger, but the truth is probably be more functional as a single door. So the couches will start anyways. It doesn't matter. There's 2 doors to the movie theater. It's gonna look freaking awesome. I can't wait to show you the finish. And if you wanna see the finish, subscribe! We also have a powder room, and then this room right here is gonna be considered the gym, okay? Now, it could also be a room, it could be an office, it could be whatever you want it to be. You can see the tile is done, tile's finished, we're working on the stone. We have our beautiful exit route here. This is an egress location, and that means that basically this allows for somebody who's stuck in here to actually get out. So this is what that's for. Because God forbid there's a fire or something like that. God forbid they use the front door. This is the door before we cut the grooves onto the door. On smaller houses, it gets really tough to really organize and design a functional backyard. So choosing space over design or function over design can get really hard. Hopefully we've done a good job of doing that back here. This is what it looks like in the form stage, and hopefully we're gonna progress forward and get you to a point of finish pretty soon. So we're working on that, taking some time. I think this house will probably be ready for sale by January or February. That's our progress update on Monument. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.